The madness, ladies and gentlemen of Germany. It's Tuesday, February 23, New York Stock Exchange, NYSE Einstein. From the floor, look behind me, you see the sign. It's a crazy wild day. Stop the rodeo. Stop the horses. Stop the bucking. I don't really know what to tell you today, guys. We are back in a whole... I warned you yesterday that something else was moving the market. This was not sustainable. We don't have a foundation on the upside yet, and there's still fear and craziness going on in the market. What happened today? We had that beautiful upbeat levels, but I warned you again yesterday. I said yesterday's trade was a cover on the oil contracts, a short squeeze, okay? People are reactive to this market. They are reacting to headlines. They're seeing something, they're not reading the depths of it, and they're hitting friggin' buttons, guys. That's what's going on. Yesterday's rally was all about that short cover. Once again, what happened today? Okay, so let's go back. Let me, let's bring it back like a bus backing up into traffic. We had Iran, we had Saudi Arabia, and we had Russia with a headline saying that they're going to freeze production of oil. Okay, that was to stem the bleeding, okay, of a oil sell-off that went from 120 to 25. They were as fearful as anyone else because their asset is becoming worthless. So in order to stem that, they came out with this headline. Whether they meant it or not, all people did was react to the headline. They took the market up that day 300 points. That sort of started that rally, that little bit of confidence. Maybe the oil madness is over and whatnot, and that sort of has fueled. And we saw a little decoupling from the oil. We saw a little reaction to the bank thing and whatnot. But we saw the market firming up without foundation, okay? And we saw some rallying. And I warned you that one day's market does not purport the future of the next week or two, or a turnaround, or a technical bottom, or what. We've been butting heads up against some resistance on the upside that we've seen for 4 days after 7 weeks of sell-off, okay? Now, what's happening is this. Today, Saudi Arabian ministers came out and said, we're not cutting production, okay? I don't know what you all are thinking about, but disregard that last statement we made, but we're not cutting production. And oil just went off a cliff. It went off a cliff. It went down. It's down $1.60, down 2.5%. Took the whole market with us. There's that fear in that oil trade. Follow the oil trade. Okay? So it's almost like, you know what? People are not reading the depths of the stories. They're reading headlines and they're reacting. It's a crazy thing about social media, crazy thing about being barraged by news, is that people see a headline, react to it without reading the substance behind it. Saudi Arabia claims, now look, they're not the top of my list of truth beware, right? Okay? So, today's sell-off was oil related. Today's sell-off was a bit of a fearful one. It was with determination. It was with direction. It sold off and it stayed down. There were at no point did we see even a bit of a dead cat bounce intraday. So I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. But right now, this market doesn't act well. Okay? We had the sell of the equities, the buy of the oil, buy of gold. So there was that trade going on. That's a fear trade, right? So anyway, tomorrow's Wednesday. We're coming to the end of February. We're coming to a lot of rebalances. A lot is going to happen. A lot's going to happen. This market, today's action was not good action. Okay? Tomorrow's another day. NYSE Einstein checking out. I hope you love the new glasses. I love you all. Later.